Postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 New York Yankees.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
CC Sabathia gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, CC Sabathia over the years has been a terrific pitcher. It's a different CC right now. No longer throws 97 to 100 miles an hour. Still in the low 90s. Good slider, good changeup. More than that, he is a terrific competitor.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Leading off for Cleveland, the left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count now. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now 51 degrees at first pitch. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Hit sharply on the ground. And Walker's throw is in time for out number one.
Batting second, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Previous history with Sabathia batting at an even .400. First offering on its way. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia has got himself 2 quick outs.
Batting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now the 3-0 offering. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And they'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Edwin Encarnacion now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the second deck and gone. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His first homer here in the series. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Here's Will Myers. Previous history with Sabathia. He's a .375 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs.
Will Myers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Sabathia has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this in a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often. You need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. 2-2 pitch just missed.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. This is foul right side. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first now from Yankee Stadium. It's now 2-0 Indians. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Corey Kluber will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity, too, 94 to 96. And he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all 3 of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-0. To short. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So striding in, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 4 for 13. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike. Kluber playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2007.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Hit hard up the middle. Sliding stop by Kipnis. The throw. He's out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0.
Leading off for Cleveland, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break, finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball three. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Designated hitter.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
At the plate, Tyler Naquin. Now the first pitch from CeCe. Hit hard down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Here's Sabathia on 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Now a snap throw to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Previous history with Sabathia, he's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Kipnis stands at first with 1 out. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Struck him out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Tribe as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's big Aaron Judge. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Hit sharply on the ground. A scoop by Encarnacion, and he holds on. A nice play at first base to record the out.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. First offering on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Stanton, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. Kipnis has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Stepping into the box, Neil Walker will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Kluber steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Two out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Ramirez has it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fans, this reminder to stop by the stadium store located on the main concourse to pick up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Walker has it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first baseline. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There he goes. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Foul. Brantley on at first. Nobody out. He's on the move again from first. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Might have had the hit and run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch. So he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Back up the middle. Gregorius has it. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Ready to take his hacks again, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Changeup in for a strike. One out and a runner on second base. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Judge racing back, and it's gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
In now, Will Myers. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 3 runs already home here. And a Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
One ball, 1 strike to count. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the Indians 5 and the Yankees nothing.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And that's out number 1.
Batting 8th, designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 3 base hits in 26 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Hit to short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting 9th, first baseman, Jace Peterson.
Stepping up to the plate, Jace Peterson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Kluber steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Brantley. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. At the plate, Tyler Naquin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope,
and a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1.
No strike.
This is on the ground over the first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Striding in for the Indians, Yan Gomes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, center fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Michael Brantley as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Naquin is off at first with 2 away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Popped him up. Drury has got it, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Here's Brett Gardner now back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Gomes has it. And the throw is in time. Gregorius is retired. 2 down now. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Here's big Aaron Judge. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis is there. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They can't chip into that. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Now the first pitch from CC. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Fouled off. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Popped him up. Peterson has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Here's Will Myers. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. One left for the Tribe as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now here's the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Brandon Drury will bat next as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Kluber pauses. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Walker on third with 2 out. Swing and a ground ball to third. To his left, Ramirez. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 5 innings complete. The Indians lead it 5-0. Dylan Betances takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 1 for 4. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler Naquin.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Fastball in there for a called strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Breaking ball in for a strike. The next 0-2 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
5 runs, 8 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Indians 5 and the Yankees nothing. Stepping in, Jace Peterson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
And never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they've put in play against him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. sliding stuff by Kipnis. Got him.
Now batting, shortstop.
So coming to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. Brantley on the move. And no one will track it down.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. First pitch misses to him. It's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Kluber's ready, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Swinging a soft liner. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Back here in the Bronx. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Way out in front. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's set. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And a neck-high fastball that time. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They're up 5-1. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Encarnacion just to the right of the mound. Makes the play, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Zimmer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Neil Walker. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Kluber sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And 2, here it is. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Will Myers as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Previous history against Dellin Betances, he's 1 for 5. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Pitch popped up. Peterson is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 1-1 home is laid off of down and in. The 2-1. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Brandon Drury will bat next. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here comes the first pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air to center field. Zimmer is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Striding in, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Jacoby Ellsbury will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit sharply on the ground. Lindor scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman, Jace Peterson.
Now to the plate, Jace Peterson. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Greg Bird will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Greg Bird.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Kluber gets the sign. 0-2 on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down here 5-1. Greg Bird will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 33.
Chad Green enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. One away.
The batter, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Digging in and looking for more, Yan Gomes. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Green, playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're up 5-1. In now, Brett Gardner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Center fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home. High in the air out to center field. On the run is Zimmer. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. And the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Popped him up. Gomes is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter,
at the plate, Gary Sanchez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Here's big Aaron Judge. No balls and 1 strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose.
And a A swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason.